Hello, Arachnid and welcome to something a little bit different, where we're going to take a look at the Starship Troopers demo. So, a slightly different fare than my usual content on this channel, but it's a game I'm interested in, so I thought I'd cover the demo that has been released. So, for anyone not aware, Starship Troopers is an upcoming RTS developed by the Aristocrats and published by Slytherin Matrix Games. The Aristocrats' previous titles include Order of Battle, which is a hex-based war game, so fairly different fare from then. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be a good one. So this demo has been released for a week, so it does run until the 7th of October. If you're interested in having a go and grabbing it for yourself, so the demo does consist of 3 missions, and we'll jump right into it, and then we'll have a chat about the game when we get in there. I love these cutscenes.
Colossians take great pride in their planet's mining industry. Through sweat of brow, valiant colonists dig up the precious minerals the Federation needs. It's an ore effort for the war effort, and they're not going to let a few bugs scare them off. The Mobile Infantry has begun escorting workers, many of them patriotic volunteers, back into the mines, so they can keep excavating the future of humanity.
So the cutscenes, I think they've absolutely nailed in terms of the feel of the setting of the game. Obviously, I'm hoping that everyone is aware this is spun off of the fantastic film, which was back in the 90s something, and the sequels, which we'll not talk about. But the first film was, amazing and a great ambience. And thus far, I think what they've done in terms of the setting for the game have nailed it.
Lieutenant. Bugs made a mess of the Qual's attempts to defend this base. We're here to do a better job of it. The Flyboys report some serious bug activity out to the east. Our mission is to get these miners back into their holes, not to go play in the dust with Archie. We'll ice them as soon as they come at the walls. Organize your defenses and call down some extra bodies. Keep those bugs outside the walls, Lieutenant.
Yeah, so basic setup is we are on a mining planet and we need to reclaim the mines from the bugs so we can keep producing ore for the war effort. So our first objective is just to defend the base, and you'll find that this whole scenario and the whole game in general feels like a combination of kind of offensive strike missions versus having to defend key objectives. So you get these central buildings and radio bunkers where you call down all your troops. Right now we only have our good old Mobile Infantry unlocked, so we're going to grab an additional unit of them and prepare to defend against the first wave. Get everybody up on the walls. The bugs can and do climb walls. I think we're just facing one type of bug at the very start of the game. The classic one, if you will. And you can expect high volumes of casualties, which I do like about this. It doesn't necessarily punish you for having your units murdered, which is very fitting. Fits in with the setting. The bugs maybe not quite as tough a chin on them as you would have got in the film, but I think you've got to strike a balance for what actually makes a fun game as well. And you've got to have that kind of horde effect. It's always good. All right, first wave done. So there are 3 key numbers down here. Actually, 2 of them are probably more key than the others. First one is our kind of deployment areas available, which are these little grey squares.
We're sending the first group of miners into Shaft 1.
Secure my ass. This place has more bugs than the Shreveport picnic in July.
Command believes the risk is acceptable. Mining operations have been delayed long enough.
So these brave souls are going to go mine some ore for us.
We need more time. Damn it.
And unsurprisingly, it's going to go pretty badly. So I'll get my troops over there, and then I shall talk about those
There's been an incident.
3 numbers I was on about.
Oh.
So yeah, first is these kind of deployment areas available. So these big tiles, and that's how you get some additional buildings. So we have a choice of 2 at the minute, where we can get what are they called? Construction engineers, combat engineers, that's the word, or we can get snipers. So I'm going for combat engineers first, because I know that's the one the mission wants you to get.
That's why you're there.
The kind of second number is this blue square, and that's your supply. So fairly generic for RTS missions. Each unit has a cost, feeds towards your total supply cap, and that limits how many guys you can have on the map at any one time. And the third number is war support, and use that for fancy buildings. So either for getting these buildings itself, or once we get combat near, so you use it to deploy kind of defensive structures. A mechanic I do like, that which makes it slightly different from a lot of other RTSs, is they have implemented line of sight. So you can see at the minute, all these guys are happily firing, they all have little green circles, means they all are good line of sight. If I parked one of the units behind, in fact let's just demonstrate that, although there's no more bugs coming. I will demonstrate it later, but you'll see that line of sight is key, and so when you get these choke points, you can't just like RTS murder ball your way through. You actually have to use kind of elevation and pace and placing, and let them come to you. So what we've done here is we've just cleared out a bug hive, essentially. Once you have killed enough of the defenders, you can send in a team of mobile infantry, and they essentially deploy a nuke, and that seals it off. They will take casualties.
Is operational. Command appreciates your efforts.
Thankfully.
All right, that mining shaft is operational again. There's 3 others around here that Command wants up and running ASAP.
Okay. Thankfully, replenishing is really straightforward. Nice big plus button, and you go to any one of your kind of deployment bases, and it'll come a dropship, drop down, and replace any troops you are missing. And this is no cost, and you can do that as often and as frequently as you can, which is nice because you do get, you can overextend yourself fairly easily and get entire squads wiped. Right, let us grab some combat engineers so we can get some defences set up on our base, which will allow us to get our limited troops out and running on an offensive mission. So we can build these heavy machine gun turrets. Each one will cost 1 war support. So there's a limit to how many defensive structures you can build. And I'm just going to grab all 3 of my mobile infantry units here, and we'll go, and we're going to head towards this bug hole over here, or bug lair I think it may be called. And we're going to head out, right, and he's going to work on his defense. So we will continually be attacked throughout this mission. So what I'm doing is putting a unit on the high ground that'll allow him to shoot, even if there was a unit in front of him. Not there is. Ah, here we go. See how he had a little red circle there? Just going away briefly, but that showed that he had no line of fire because his mate was standing in the way, and therefore he just wouldn't attack. And that's obviously a very easy way to get large numbers of units mowed down if they're just standing around not shooting at things. Okay, another large attack incoming. Can we get a second heavy machine gun up? So we've already got one there as default. We'll see if we can get these 2 up. Plus the combat engineers hopefully is enough to hold off this wave. Because sensibly I'm not using the same tactic I did in my own playthrough. Because why would you want to do that? Okay, let's keep scooshing forward. Actually, it would have been good to maybe put someone up in this elevation, but looks like we're getting away with it for just now. And some bugs. Now abilities. So they do have some abilities. The mobile infantry start with basic grenade, which is just a click, throw, slight time delay, and then it explodes. And all your units have that. As they get more and more skilled, they do get different abilities, or can get different abilities when they get kind of 3-star elites, which we can look at when they get there. Right, keep pushing up. So for these bug layers, you'll see the little glowy symbols above. As long as these are glowing and flashing, you cannot send troops in to clear them out. It means there's still too much of the population active. You have to defeat them. Quick grenade out. And it refreshes over time. So bugs will appear, we'll kill them. Eventually, these will go away. This red bar will slowly start to fill up. Once that fills up, they get population back. So you can't just very slowly take over. You do actually have to do a kind of prolonged assault to clear it out. This one should be relatively straightforward. Obviously, start the mission. One would hope so. Right, while they are doing that, we're going to jump over here. We didn't get enough supply for a whole other infantry team. We could grab some more combat engineers. Let's do that. We can use them to come support the push. Oh, we don't need to support the push. We've killed the bugs, and you go. You can see that red meter just starting to fill up now. Alright, job done. Some slight casualties, because that's how it goes. And then we shall push on. So, important things as well as these bug layers we're defeat.
Intelligence reports that there are Qualcomm bases nearby used to provide logistical support to the mines.
Command is collecting eager volunteers to operate those mines. But those bases are needed for dropship insertion.
You heard the officer. Get a scouting party together and start getting those bases back online.
Alright, quick cut there, deal with the messages pinging in the background. Yeah, so these are radio towers. Essentially, they allow you to replenish and reinforce yourself outside your main base. So rather than having to traipse all the way back to the main base, we can use these ones if we obviously clear out these bugs. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is a very narrow choke point, so how we can't effectively get all three of our squads firing at the same time. So it does change how we play and what units you use, which I like. I think that's an interesting mix to be kind of standard RTS fare. Right, we'll move in here and we'll capture that. I do have some combat engineers somewhere. Where have I sent them? Here. Would you like to head over this direction? Hopefully it's safe enough for you to cut across this road. Okay, we have the radio post, which means we can replenish all our guys here. We also have some more supply, so we can get an extra unit of mobile infantry.
New priority. Protect the miners.
Oh, Command has a heart after all.
Okay, so at this one, miners are going to land here and then run hellmail towards this bug-infested mine, which,
Sounds about right.
is generally a bad idea.
Let's go save us some diggers.
So we're going to try and do our best to save them. Or some of them, anyway. Can't save them all. Bugs. Bugs everywhere. Okay, so far so good. We'll let them keep coming at us. The first shuttle is definitely going to die. Not much we can do about that, but hey ho.
The first shuttle of workers is about to land. Poor bastards.
True that, my friend. True that. Right, you scooch up and grab this supply cache. Allow us to deploy some more units. Oh, stop. We might need a grenade here. Help us out a little bit.
Slight delay on the next shuttle. The locals
Combat
need a
engineers are
little
getting
more
absolutely munched upon. They don't have no experience, so I'm not that sad if they die, to be perfectly honest.
Maybe that will give us enough time to kill the bugs.
We can always just pick up some new ones.
Before they attack.
Although it looks like they're holding out. No, they died. Alright, we'll just grab some new ones. There's no real cost to it. And we could grab another mobile infantry. Though I'm also going to save some space for some snipers, which are incredibly useful, and we should be able to get once we've cleared out this mine. Oh. These are guys are sneaking through my base. You need to prepare that. But we're holding. Probably need to put a unit in on base defense duty. Right. These guys, 3 pips, which means we give them elite skills. There's 2 to choose from. One is a short-range shotgun effect. Another is a large explosive, which unfortunately they drop at their feet, and then you have to run away from. We'll give these guys a shotgun one, see if we can get that used at some point.
Another shuttle's coming in.
Okay, good.
Those
Base cleared.
Are bound for the second mine shaft.
Still no additional war support
We'll try to
just
keep
yet.
This group in better shape than the last one.
The mine is operational. Command appreciates your efforts.
Thank you.
This whole operation's rushed. With more
Combat
time,
engineers just
we could have
murderizing
done
themselves at the front.
non-commie casualties.
Command believes
this is a bug layer, so it's not a main one, but we'll still spawn guys as long as it's there, so it's something you need to take out.
Strategic analysis was correct.
So this yellow means they've got like kind of partial line of sight.
Those cold-blooded bastards.
More war support. So please get me whatever this is called. Can't remember. But it will allow me to recruit snipers, which are very useful. Especially against the spitting bug, which is going to cause us problems shortly. I think I might grab this supply and get at least one unit of mobile infantry to hang back at the
Calling some radio operators to help out.
Base here. Right, 2 snipers. Start with pushing you out this way. I've got one spare war supply. I could just throw down another HMG turret, and I think I will. You want some radio operators? We can talk about what those guys do shortly. How are you guys faring? You guys are okay up here. Got a nest here, it's probably going to be my next target. So far, our attacks we've been holding. We've not had to balance too much about running away. Or strategically retreating, as I like to call it. Right, let's see if we can bring you guys up here. Maybe we'll try and draw a little bit of fire and convince them to come say hello. Not quite. How about you? Can you? There we go. I'm having a nice little fire zone here. Right, there's another big attack coming. So hopefully they will crash themselves against our walls. Our radio op needs to get over here somehow. We'll get with him later. You guys are set up, although slightly weak. Can I get enough for mobile infantry? I cannot. Right, I'll hold you where you are for just now. Push forward a scooch. Oh, spitter bugs. So these guys are quite annoying, have a bit of range. Snipers are a really good counter for them, but I don't have any of this little group yet. And my guy at the back here is not contributing. So why don't you head around this way? Okay, another mass bugs. Our HM turrets seem to be holding out okay. This side's having no problems. We're holding, they're still coming. Let's see if we can push up, deal with these spitters. Now what we really want is the radio op over here. We may or may not be able to get them there. Please repair that turret. Right, let's go see if we can make a push. Join up our two squads. Oh, UI's gone a bit wonky, hasn't done that before. Push up. See if we can clear this out, grab this depot, and then we can reinforce our teams. Yeah, we've done it. Go, 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 go! Before they respawn. You my lads, let's see if you can grab that supply crate. Bugs. Bugs everywhere. I'm going to build another HMG turret right here. As this is a direction some of them do come from. Sweet. We've knocked out base number 3. Let you guys clear that out, and then we're going to go for a mass resupply. And with my extra supply, I'm going to get some more snipers. A core of 4 of them can do wonders. Right, let's push down onto this road. We're going to swing in, take out this base, and then head for this last one in the corner, because I know from experience that one's a bit of a chew. Right, let's get a radio up over here. Let's grab just the snipers and I'll put them on hotkey number 1. We're going to try and push in. This building is fantastic for holding a good area fire for this cave. Oh, number one, pull back, pull back. Another important thing to mention, which I haven't done yet, is your units do not fire while running. So it is a really easy way to get you guys murdered, is just have them moving. Which it does add an interesting challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Right, snipers doing their job. Let's have our infantry push up over this way. Now the difficulty we get is, depending how long we hang out here, the waves, the big waves that come, will come through this path. Right. What I very much want is snipers up here, like so. That would be beautiful. Mobile infantry on the road, so we can catch the bugs as we try and push in. And likewise down here. Okay, this should be a perfect setup to clear this area out. Snipers doing the Lord's work. Oh, we've got an extra 3-star over here. Let's get the... I have some grenades, my friends. Why not? Perfect. Drawing a little bit aggro there. Should be okay. He says unconvincingly. Haven't really used my radio operators yet, but we will get there. We'll get there. these guys standing here. Take out that bug layer if nothing else. While you clear the mine. Excellent. Okay, that should be 3 of 4 complete without too much hassle. So we've got some more waves coming in. HMG turret's still doing the trick. That's good to see. Not taking too much damage either. Drawing a little bit more fire over here. Not a problem. Some more miners on their way. Oh man, that's a big bug. Wave.
The mine is operational. Command appreciates.
Nice, good
your
grenade there. These spirits are annoying, but snipers should take care of that, which they have done. So yeah, this is part of the big wave which we're facing down here. Oh my. Taking a little bit of a scuff in there. Oh, we've lost an HMG turret. Do I have any more supply? I do. I need some mobile infantry down here. Probably just one, but let's grab a sniper as well. And it looks like we need some more combat engineers. So, this is all about balancing attack and defense. You guys need to get up on the wall. Part of a problem, yeah, it's just the long range spitters. Right. Replace this one, please. Okay, defense looks a little bit sturdier. But that is good. Snipers taking care of those bugs. You take the turret, and then we should be ready. So this guy. I'll wait till they've cleared out those. Oh, we've got another new threat. So we've now got the base bugs, the spitty bugs, and the hopper ones. And these guys fly around and dive down on you guys. Yeah, radio up. He has a special talent of placing a landing zone, and then you can call in reinforcements, like you would any of your standard deployment centers, which is pretty nice. Okay, this squad should definitely be tough enough to push out on this last layer. So this one is an interesting one because they've got the main entrance, which is where you destroy it from. It's also got 2 little side holes, one over here and one down here, which obviously have the same kind of bugs that they can spawn, same kind of replenishment, but you cannot destroy them outright. Oh my god, we walked into this. That went badly. I think I lost a sniper. And the radio up. And a radio up. Yeah, you can definitely walk yourself into trouble in this one pretty easily. So let's grab... Oh, where's my sniper? Come on, man. I don't got all day. Can you lads take that out, please? Okay, and this combat engineer, actually I want you to do one more turret there. Just a bit of defense. You boys come and join the team. Head over. Don't head over. Kill. Snipers have reached elite status, a lot of them actually. So these guys can either, it's like sensor flare, or I can't remember what one does. My tooltip seemed to have died. They did work perfectly the first time I was playing this game. But it is a demo, so bugs. Ha! Lots of bugs. That's a terrible joke, right? Don't make it. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, my sniper's in group number 1. No, not you. There we go. I do not have the reflex for RTS. Right, drop down a drop zone, and everyone can fully replenish. And we will get ourselves on the offense. Okay, large wave coming in, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, pushing forward too aggressively is massively dangerous because you guys will just walk into a swarm of bugs and quite happily get eaten.
Bring them down.
So even no firing until we stop moving, and then they'll fire. Especially if you guys are at the front. We've got ourselves in a terrible bottleneck here. Because those spitters can see us and we can't see them. Right, snipers, push forward. Under attack. Are we surviving? We're surviving. Can you go repair that, please? Just about surviving. Have I got points for anything else? Some snip-snaps, but... Oh, do you not fight when you're being repaired? Right, that's a bad idea. We'll do it after. Run away. I think they'll hold. I think they'll hold. We're surviving here? Kind of. You guys come around here. We'll get you reinforced afterwards. Once you stop, you should take care of them. It's just an angle thing where they couldn't shoot through the stone there. This is just the narrow kind of areas I was talking about. Radio Op has survived. Come place down a reinforcement beacon. And we'll get everyone back up to full strength. Let's see if we can scooch forward a touch. Slow and steady progress, please. Everybody reinforce. They shouldn't have to move. Okay, scoot forward a little bit. So we've still got 2 full bugs worth over here, as well as over here. So that's a lot of bad guys we've just angered. But, yeah, you're just getting eaten alive by spitters. Not gonna lie, they're really annoying. Right, good, that's them all dead. You're gonna need to pull back for healsy. Everybody heal. Right, this guy's about to spawn, so I'm not gonna move anywhere. I will grab one of my snipers, push them wide, so hopefully they can take care of these spitting bugs, which they can. Okay, survive this wave. That's now fully depleted. If we can deal with that one annoying guy, we're shooting the guys out of the air. Let's push up. Nicely done, Snipperoo. One more landing pad, please. Right in the centre. I probably could have used the old one. I mean, that's unnecessary levels of closeness. But that's what you need. Total overkill. Right. And they're at 0, so we can now push in with our mobile infantry, and that will win us the day. So I'm playing just on normal difficulty, so it's, you can scale up and down, and it increases or decreases the damage from your weapons. So it just seems to be a straight linear effect, nothing more crazy than that, or certainly at this stage.
Command appreciates your efforts.
Okay, this mine shaft's clear.
Done, and we have victory. So, what are my thoughts on it? Well, I don't think it's particularly mold breaking. I mean, it's fairly standard RTS elements. The line of sight's a little bit different, and I do quite like that as a slight twist. I really like the setting, you know, being a fan of Starship Troopers back in the day. So there's, you know, it's got a lot of nostalgia points, which can get you pretty far these days with a video game. And yeah, it's probably one I'm going to pick up when it comes out, and I don't think I'll put YouTube content on, but I certainly will play through it on the Twitch channel. So keep peeled on there if it's something you're interested in. And of course, if you like the look of it, go out and grab a demo and give it a try. It's available for a couple more days. Anyway, feel free to leave your thoughts, comments, queries down below. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you all on the next one.